2 minutes doesn't seem like a lot of time. Parents ask you to clean the rooms. Remember, you can get a lot done in 2 minutes. Do we want to roll right at 15? $9:15. All right. Good morning and welcome to the Reading Rumble. My name is Dr. Joe Cook, and I'm the proud superintendent of the Mukwonago Area School District. Thank you for joining us this morning for our first annual Reading Rumble. Today we will be watching an exciting trivia match between teams who have read all of the same books. We'll be using the Kahoot format to answer questions specific to each book. Today, I'll be announcing the winning team from each elementary school. They've gone through several rounds of this competition here. So from Big Bend Elementary School, we have the Sunshine and Lemons team, consisting of Emily and Evelyn. From Clarendon Elementary School, we have the Dogs team, consisting of Nathan, Connor, Alex, and Harrison. From Eagleville Elementary School, we have the Christmas Pickles team, consisting of Alana, Callie, and Bo. From Prairie View Elementary, we have the Rumbling Panthers, consisting of Rex, Bo, Dom, and Garrett. From Rolling Hills, we have the Sports Stars, consisting of James, Colton, Jameson, and Jack. And finally, from Section, we have the Reading Rumblers, consisting of Savannah, Addie, and Aubrey. I would like to take a moment to thank the LTS team, Mrs. Koopman, Mrs. Bretza, Mrs. Kajawa, Mrs. Mack, and Miss Miramontes. If we could give them a round of applause, please. So to the teams, congratulations for making it this far. In order to be here today, you had to score in the top 2 of your grade level competition and also the highest scoring team of your whole school. You should be very proud of yourselves, no matter the outcome today. So what do we have in store this morning? Today we have one practice round followed by 3 more rounds of competition. The practice round is 10 questions long and does not count towards the final Rumble competition. Rounds 1 through 3 will each have 15 questions. In round 1, all teams will compete. The top 4 scoring teams from round 1 will move on to round 2. The top 2 scoring teams from round 2 will move on to round 3, which the final Reading Rumble, and will lead to the Reading Rumble champions. Again, we'll be using Kahoot for the format, just like you did in your buildings. I will read the questions, and Kahoot will award points based on how quickly teams respond and for getting the questions correct. At the end of round 3, we'll be asking the winning team to stay on stage to receive their trophy and take pictures. We'll then move to the foyer for a cake reception. Teams, do you have any questions before we begin? It sounds like we're ready to go. the audience, this little earworm will be with you all day long. This is it. You give them a hand. Not only does our LTS team manage excellent libraries and teach students how to use those libraries, they're also our tech experts, as you can see. Are we all set? All set. All right. Practice question number 1 on the way. In which book did they eat uncooked spaghetti and pancakes? Ben Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom. Right. In which book did a character hide behind Harry Potter books? Malcolm at Midnight. In which book are the cows the queens? The Wild Robot Escapes. In which book was a device named Elvira? Out of My Heart. In which book did characters float on a shutter for hours? I Survived the Great Molasses Flood, 1919. In which book is there a bowling alley? The 13-Story Treehouse. In which book can you find the quote, "There is a team game, you can't win by yourself"? Who was Shaquille O'Neal? In which book was someone labeled Z? The Frindle Files. Sorry. Thinking about fries. Which book was written by Lisa Phipps? And then, boom. Last question. In which book does a character rip blinds off the wall to teach math? The Super Teacher Project. All right, everybody has the hang of the practice round? All right. Good job, guys. We're going to be moving into round 1 then. logged in. Question number 1. In which book is a character's last name the same as a kind of tree? And then, boom. Cal the dog's in the lead. In which book did a character try out for an Olympic swimming team? Out of My Heart. Cal the dog still in the lead. In which book was the lost and found a safe spot to hide? Malcolm at Midnight. No change in the leaderboard. In which book is a goose feather a message? The Wild Robot Escapes. Ooh. Christmas Pickle moved up. In which book is a 6'1" student used to impersonate another character? The Super Teacher Project. Ooh, there could be a shakeup here. Cal the dog's back in the lead. In which book were they inspired by a haircut in Splash magazine? Ben Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom. Unchanged leaderboard. In which book did a character wake up in a room with pink curtains? I Survived the Great Molasses Flood, 1919. Cal the dog still in the lead. In which book did a character have a to-do list and a to-don't list? The 13-Story Treehouse. In which book did a character compare themselves to toothpaste proven to be good? Who was Shaquille O'Neal? In which book did characters try to trace digital breadcrumbs? The Frindle Files. Ooh, big shakeup on the board. In which book did a character sign a contract with Reebok? Who was Shaquille O'Neal? RH sports stars still in the lead. In which book did they play a game called 50 or Nothing? Ben Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom. Cal the dog back in the lead. In which book was a character teaching themselves French? and then boom. Unchanged leaderboard. Question number 14. In which book are the school colors teal and white? The Super Teacher Project. Going into our final question. In which book did a character shoot a ball into a hoop more than 12 times to get a basket? Out of My Heart. SES Rumble. Cal the dog. Here you go, Bill. Okay, Cal the Dog, Christmas Pickle, the SES Rumblers, and RH Sports Stars. Please stay on the stage. Great job, guys. Great job. Can we give a big round of applause for Big Bend and Prairie View? Guys, how about we spread out just a little bit? There's a little bit more room if you'd like to go over there, if you want to stay there. If everybody's comfortable where they're at, they can also stay right where you're at. Everybody's able to see the screens where they need to see the screens? Participants? Yep, okay. All right, readers, are you ready to rumble? Okay, here we go. Round 2. Question 1. In which book was a character nicknamed Grumble of the Brumble? Malcolm at Midnight. In which book did a character lose $250 million worth of government property? The Super Teacher Project. In which book did a town celebrate Sunshine Fest? And then, boom. After 3 questions, the SES Rumblers are in the lead. In which book did characters find a snake they named Cleopatra? Out of My Heart. In which book was a character named Sprinkles quite hospitable? The Wild Robot Escapes. In which book did a character have a room full of sticky notes? Ben, Yokoyama, and the Cookie of Doom. In which book did they finish a job at 4:45 p.m.? The 13-story treehouse. Ooh. The Pickles are in the lead. In which book did a character go home from school because they were dancing? Who was Shaquille O'Neal? In which book did they create a slogan for Wilbur? The Frindle Files. In which book were there photos from the 1900s? I Survived the Great Molasses Flood, 1919. And after 10 questions, the Rumblers are in the lead. In which book did a teacher read The Tale of Despero? Malcolm at Midnight. In which book did a character duct tape their pants? And then, boom. In which book did they spray a balloon with hairspray to help it last longer? Out of My Heart. And with 2 questions left to go, the Rumblers are in the lead. In which book did a character break both a thumb and a toe? Who was Shaquille O'Neal? With 1 question left to go, we have the Rumblers and the Pickles in the first and second spot. In which book did a dining table have 5 chairs? 5. And then, boom. Congratulations, Pickles and the SES Rumble. Great job to RHS Sports. Let's give a big round of applause to the RH Sports Stars and Cal the Dogs. Are these the lucky spots, teams? All right. We are going into the final round. All right, everybody, round 3. Question 1. In which book did a character play hide and seek and find the other in 5 seconds? A wild robot escapes. In which book was a bus ride very quiet? The Super Teacher Project. In which book did a character request the song Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? Out of My Heart. In which book did they build 2 little free pantries? And then, boom. In which book was locker 2135 up important? Malcolm at Midnight. In which book was a character growing her hair for her dad? Ben, Yokoyama, and the Cookie of Doom. Which book was written by Andy Griffiths? The 13 Story Trios. In which book did a character join an Olympic team? Who was Shaquille O'Neal? In which book was a character in Coding Club? The Frindle Files. In which book did a character have a daughter named Lily? The Frindle Files. In which book was something sweet with a bitter black licorice aftertaste? I Survived the Great Molasses Flood, 1919. In which book did a character eat a whole cake because it was the wrong color inside? Ben Yokoyama and the Cookie of Doom. In which book could you earn 10,000 points in a game? Out of My Heart. And with 2 questions left, the SES Rumblers are in the lead. In which book did a character do a triumphant move on top of a bus? The Super Teacher Project. And our final question. In which book was the quote, "Change always starts with one person"? And then boom. Congratulations to the Pickles. And our first ever champions, the SES Rumblers. Let's give a big round of applause to everyone. And then we will be doing our trophy presentation. Parents, if you want to pull out your cameras. Mrs. Ziegler will present the trophy to the SES Rumblers. Mrs. Kujawa and Mrs. Crockford, could you come up, please? As we're taking these photos, I want to thank all of the kids for their effort, their hard work. Thank you to our staff for putting this together, and parents and grandparents and all those who are here supporting. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy days to come in and support our kids. Thank you so much and have a great day. Oh, cake reception. Sorry, forgot about the cake out in the foyer.